Hello, my name's Gavin Hamilton. I'm a trustee of LAGANZ, the Lesbian and Gay Archives of New Zealand. In this short video, I'd like to give a demonstration of how to get set up in From the Page. From the Page is the tool that LAGANZ is using for its index cards Transcribathon project in July 2021. It's a tool where we can display the optical character recognition text that's been derived from our digitized index cards. And that text needs to be corrected with volunteer help so that we have an accurate representation of the text that appears on each index card. That text will be used and reformatted later for import into an online catalogue and later still a digital archive platform. I'm going to use this web page, which is on the LAGANZ website, as my jumping off point. So it's a great place to start for detailed instructions about the From the Page setup process. Before you begin, it's useful to have thoughts about a username that you'd like to use on the site. And obviously to have an email address and a password in mind. When we get set up together, I'll give you a quick orientation tour From the Page, just to show you where to find the LAGANZ Finding Aids collection of index card projects. And at the end, I'll just do a quick recap. We'd like you to alert us by email with your username and email address. So this is the web page that I mentioned. It's the information page on the LAGANZ website about the Transcribathon volunteer activity. If you scroll down, you'll see that there's a section near the top about getting started on From the Page. So we'll use this link here on the right-hand side. Right mouse click over the fromthepage.com link. Click open a new tab. On the From the Page website, you'll see that there's a sign up to transcribe option at the top right. Enter my username, email address, password. Reconfirm the password. Now, From the Page, there is an option to display your full name. This is so that people who are running transcription projects can give you a full credit for the work that you do on their transcriptions. That's not required by From the Page, and it's not required by LAGANZ either. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to display your full name. But what is displayed is your username, and that's how us and LAGANZ as administrators of this project are going to sort of be able to track which index cards you've worked on. I'll click the I'm not a robot capture. I'm leaving ticked the option to receive activity emails. From the Page, we'll send you a digest email of the index cards that you've worked on. So if you end up leaving us a note so that you can raise any queries with us about what you encounter in the cards, the email will give you a quick way of returning to those cards so you can see how we've responded to your note. So it might be worthwhile, but it is up to you. I'm going to click Create Account. You probably noticed there that a green alert flashed up at the top of the screen. But you can also see that I'm getting a confirmation over on the right-hand side that I'm signed in as GavHam with my new username. At this point, you might like to take some time to kind of look around the From the Page website. But if you're wanting to get quickly to the LAGANZ index card projects, click on the Find a Project link and then use the search box here on the right-hand side to enter a keyword. LAGANZ will get you there quickly. Click on the search button and you'll see there it's retrieved the LAGANZ Finding Aids collection. It's a collection of multiple project files. For the Transcribathon, we've batched index cards into groups of generally a maximum of 100 cards. And you'll see here there's an overview about our project and about the Transcribathon with a link to that information page. And you get it as you scroll down, you get a bit of an overview about what percentage of the cards in each project have been completed. So we might need to scroll through to find a set of cards that haven't been started. So let's try this page. When we drill down into a particular collection, we see a list of cards. They're labeled with page and then a 4-digit number. But what we're also looking for here is some text that will say, this page is not corrected. Please help correct this page. You can click on the Help Correct link and it will take you to the view where you can start doing the work to correct the characters that you see in the text box on the right hand side. So you're presented with a picture of the original index card on the left and the text that the OCR has been able to extract is on the right hand side, but you can see there are some elements of it that need correction. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here about these corrections, but I will make one small adjustment so that you can see what happens when you have worked on a card. This card isn't finished, but I'm going to click Save. Notice the green alert that popped up. So what will happen from this point is that when I use the dashboard link at the top right hand side, it gives me an overview of my recent activity. So it's showing me here that I've corrected this page, but it's also showing me other activity being carried out by other volunteers who are working on these LAGANZ Finding Aids group of index cards. So my activity is also illustrated over here on the right hand side. So that can be a quick way to get back to some of the index cards that you've worked on. So at this point, I'm going to leave us here and I'll just recap for you that point we wanted to make about alerting us at, oops, beg your pardon, present, not share, at this email address, board@laganz.org.nz. It'd be great if you could send us the details of your username that you're using and from the page and the email address that's associated with your account. That will just help us track the work that you're doing, and will make it easy for us to reach out to you if you have any queries or if we've got any queries about your involvement in the project. So thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you potentially helping us out from the page during the Transcribathon.